starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the visitors, the Utah Jazz. At one guard, number 5, 6'8", second year from Duke, Rodney Hood. The other guard is number 8, 6'3", fifth campaign from Butler, Shelvin Mack. Starting at center, number 24, 7 feet, third season from Kansas, Jeff Whitty. At one forward, number 41, 6'10", rookie out of Kentucky, Trey Lyles. The other forward is number 20, 6'8", 6 year from Butler, Gordon Hayward. The head coach, Quinn Snyder.
The NBA and the game of basketball will truly miss you, and I personally will truly miss you.
And an 81-point game.
Growing up watching you as a little kid,
Kobe Bryant.
huge fan of yours, you growing up being my idol.
It's been motivation to kids like me everywhere.
Nobody in the NBA has made an impact on this earth and outside of this universe like you have.
Out to Kobe.
These 20 years of watching you has been a blast.
So it's crazy being able to be here a part of your last season. It's been an honor playing with you, Cole.
I appreciate everything that you've done for us.
It's been a complete honor sharing the court with you and being able to call you my teammate. Sad to see you go, OG. Game gonna miss you.
Amazing.
Just want to say thank you, man.
Thanks, Kobe. Thank you. Thank you for everything you did. And we really appreciate everything that you've done for the game.
Whatever it is that you choose to do after this, I know you're going to be a black mamba at that as well.
And now, celebrating their 56th year in Southern California, 68th year in the NBA, the franchise with 16 NBA titles, the most wins in NBA history. The home team, your Los Angeles Lakers. And one guard number 1, 6'5", a rookie from Ohio State, D'Angelo Russell. The other guard is number 6, 6'5", second year from Missouri, Jordan Clarkson. At center, number 17, 7'2", eighth season from Georgetown, Roy Hibbert. At one forward, number 30, 6'9", second year from Kentucky, Julius Randle. And the other forward, for the final time, number 24, off the floor, 6'6", 20th campaign from Lower Merion High School, 5-time world champion, Kobe Bryant.
The pregame is almost over, and it's almost time to play NBA basketball for the 82nd game of the year for these two teams, the Jazz and the Lakers. Starting lineups being brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. We'll look at the matchups for Utah. It has been a bummer of a week. They will not get into the playoffs. Houston won tonight, which means they are officially eliminated. Will miss out by a game. And the Lakers starting 5 accentuated by number 24. Keys to the game, Stu, probably the easiest you've come up with all year.
The Lexus keys to the game is very simple. Number 1, get Kobe the ball. That's it. Don't worry about nothing else. Just get Kobe the ball.
Everybody's speculating how many shots he just might put up here tonight. All right, Mike Trudell, you've been down on the floor. We were down on the floor. We're all soaking this in. Now we're almost ready to play.
He said he plans on doing tonight, Billy Stu.
And he's the best at channeling his energy where it needs to be channeled. I mean, I've never seen anyone so focused. When he puts on the blinders, which he would do every night for 20 years, there was nothing breaking his focus.
Well, the storybook finish would be Kobe shooting to win the game at the end. We'll see. Remember, let everyone know who is watching now or maybe watching later, who isn't quite yet to their television, that Kobe will speak after the game is done tonight. Here we go. We're underway. Again, Utah playing very disappointed tonight, just missing out, but their rebuild continues on schedule. Kobe working in there. He's going to play some defense tonight, he would assume, Steve.
Yeah, he just about came up with a steal in the first possession.
And here he is, and the crowd has it knocked away as Shelvin Mack gets the job of guarding Kobe the first time down the floor. Now Gord Hayward will take it, who's one of the best in the league.
They set a switch, set a screen, and they had to switch on the play.
Here's Kobe. First shot, up it goes. Going to be short. The rebound comes to Utah. Of course, it's been a tough year shooting for Kobe, and percentage-wise, mostly because of the injuries. He's really battled through the shoulder mostly.
And still, 20 years in the league, and all the injuries that we've talked about, but when you're the opposition, the one defensive game plan you have is stop Kobe Bryant. That's a measure of respect in its own right.
And we'll be mentioning different high points in Kobe's career. And one of the low points also is one of the most memorable when he tore the Achilles and then came out and shot the free throws that the Lakers desperately needed. Bryant sizing up his second shot of the game, and that one is a bit long. The adrenaline's really got to be pumping through Kobe right now. Here's Rodney Hood. Rodney Hood, by the way, hit 8 threes in the first half and scored 30 in the first 2 quarters the last time these two teams met.
Yeah. We'd like to see Kobe get the same kind of 8 off the leg of Gordon Hayward. The Lakers forced a turnover.
Kobe's high against Utah came back in 2006, 52 points. And that was during that stretch, Stu, the prime of his career where he was just really dropping huge numbers on teams. Roy Hibbert gets the feed from Bryant. If you have been with us all season long, Roy Hibbert, formerly with the Indiana Pacers, was signed this year. And Roy usually gets a bucket early in games. At least they try to get to it and run some action through him.
That time you saw Roy with a fadeaway, little step-back fadeaway.
Shelvin Mack was a midseason pickup for Quinn Snyder's Utah Jazz. Closed captioning tonight is being brought to you by Sideline. Add a second number to your smartphone. By the way, Bryant is the leading scorer on the Lakers this year, averaging just under 17.
Taking over that starting point guard position.
How many minutes do you think tonight was over, Steve?
40. Shot that one a little too hard. It hit the back of the heel and came right back to him.
Unfortunately, they've been the lowest percentage team in the whole league.
I can't believe time done flew by that fast. Thank you for everything. They'll never be able to give you a big enough statue.
We love you, Kobe. Woo!
Kobe, I appreciate all the great work you've done for the Lakers and for the league. And you've shown what hard work and determination and great talent can bring. So congratulations on a great career.
I am super proud of you for your career and your life and just who you are.
Kobe being Bryant, you seriously touched my heart. You blew my mind.
I wanted to say congratulations on a legendary, outstanding career. And now you get to retire. You get to have some time off. This is great.
You're retiring now. We can go have as many dinners as we want. I'm self-employed, so I get to keep my own hours. So you tell me when you want to hang out, bro.
Kobe, baby, give us 5 more years, man. Come on, you can do it, man. This don't have to be the last game. You know what I mean? This is a sad moment for me, in my heart.
You made the world a better place by your selflessness and work ethic and diligence. And I'm grateful, man.
Thank you for coming up on stage with me at Staples Center this year and just for being such a positive person in the world.
We're going to miss you. We want you to have a great time, but no one understand this. You on my wall of fame is you in the wall of game. I love how you play it.
Comes to me and says he has an eye on a 17-year-old phenomenon, Kobe Bryant. I said, great, in 3 or 4 years you'll be good. He said, no, now. Okay, I said, let's go for it.
And a Hall of Famer himself, Dr. Jerry Buss, and with Linda Rambis, Jeannie Buss here tonight. Has been such a big fan of that gentleman right there for his whole career. Most, other than the championships, Stu, this is maybe what Kobe's most proud of, staying in Los Angeles for 20 years.
Well, it's something that you just don't see a lot of, regardless of how many years. You play 8, 9 years and staying with the same team is something to be proud of. So 20, it's just unfathomable.
And when he grew up, he was a Laker fan, so he has a chance to live out his dream and playing for his favorite team. Bryant's still looking to score for the first time. The fake on Hayward. Kobe's still looking for that elusive first bucket. And so the crowd gets their first Kobe thrill as he blocks it underneath. Pump fake on its way. So the defense leads to offense.
The crowd got on their feet when he blocked the shot. Then they hadn't even sat down yet. And he said, stand up a little longer as I knocked down my first one.
Yeah, that block comes out of nowhere for Kobe. Well, Neto. Now Hayward is playing in the middle, and going to be a foul.
Does just that, blocking Booker and then taking it down and a couple of head fakes, and he says, hey, take this. That's nice. And his family watching, and of course, so proud.
He's seen this city grow up and thrive along with him. And it's not just Los Angeles, it's all of Southern California and beyond, really, with the huge Laker fans everywhere that we go. And it's just been amazing seeing the love and respect as we go to every city throughout the course of this farewell tour. Here's Kobe again, little stutter step, open, free throw line. He's got it again. Bryant hits the outside jump shot. He's got 4 points.
Let me tell you something. Tonight, it was just like every night here at Staples, he can do no wrong. But tonight, it's magnified.
It is Mamba Day throughout the country. Neto in and out. Larry Nance Jr., another first-round draft pick from the Lakers this year. Had some knee problems, but Larry, very smart basketball player, played well his rookie year. Kobe guarded by Rodney Hood. Kobe goes to the dribble. Kobe underneath. Reverse slam is good.
And one.
And the foul. Looking for a three-point play, KB.
Well, you could see him setting up Rodney Hood to go baseline. There was an ISO on the wing, a couple of little jab fakes, and Rodney Hood wasn't respecting him right, so he says, okay, you're going to give me the base? I'm going to take it. Take it. He did. Gets fouled by Willis.
Dude, you see the Mamba face right there? We saw it against Boston a couple of weeks ago. We haven't seen it a lot this year, but we saw it for the entire game against the Celtics, and I think we're going to see it for most of the games.
He wants to give the fans exactly what he wants, and that's a win and a great way to exit as he knocks down the free throw with 7 of the first 11 for the Lakers.
4 minutes to play here in the quarter. He has been really good in the first quarter lately. He has been very productive right out of the gate. Underneath, Whitney's going to slam it home. And, the Lakers still have the lead, 11-9. And D'Angelo's going to go all the way and miss the layup. They'll battle for it. Tark Black is in the game. Not Kobe's game anymore. He did slam on a steal and a slam earlier in the month of March. Kobe, 3 from the corner. A long two for Bryant. Got better. Swishes right through for the baseline in front of his own bench.
These fans are just absolutely surreal.
That's what they came to see. And Ingles shoots over Huertas. They played together in Barcelona. Kobe for 3. Up it goes. And down it goes. Bryant for 3.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. How much do you have left, Mamba?
Kobe with 12 of the Lakers' 16 here in the quarter. 2.5 to play, and they'll chant his name. Rebound taken by Huertas. He's good in the open court. 32-year-old rookie from Brazil. Bryant from deep. He checked for Kobe.
Has earned the respect of not only Laker fans, but fans throughout the world, even though that people look at this and say, what an amazing player you are. I'm not so sure that they understand the enormous desire and this incredible fuel that drove you to be the person that you became. But I'm so proud of what you've accomplished.
I can remember back 20 years now, you put on a show that day and said to me, I'm going to be one of the best players ever come into the NBA. And I said, well, that's wonderful aspirations, and time will tell. Well, time has told, Kobe. I congratulate you on your career and the success you've had.
Kobe, I just want to tell you, there's a whole lot more that you're going to experience in your life. It's going to all come into place as you go on and live your life. So just take your time and be patient, and all things that you wanted to do away from the game will start to fall into place. Good luck with that, and all the best.
You've been a great example of what Laker brand is all about. You're a winner. You're inspirational. You're an entertainer. You enroll your teammates into what's possible, and you really brought this city, to its feet several times. I just want to say, I've always appreciated you since you came here. Just thank you, man, for keeping the brand alive and teaching those around you how to play this game. Good luck with your retirement.
Basketball is being brought to you by McDonald's and a championship brother who has been with them through all the titles. D. Fish is with Trudell.
That's right, Fish. You thought he was going to make that last heat check, right?
Of course. Every time he shoots it, you feel like it has a chance to go in.
Hey, what does it mean for you to be here for him? And I mean, how would you describe everything with Kobe?
Yeah, now being here as a fan tonight is a completely different experience. But it's special. He deserves every ounce of support and love and energy that he's getting here tonight. This since 1998, arguably, he's the most important basketball figure in our lives, and so he deserves it all.
He's always been such a big fan of yours. I know you played the full court one-on-one in '96, but what's your top Kobe moment?
Actually, my top Kobe moment is during the finals in 2010 against the Celtics, Game 7. He wanted to win that game so bad. I think he knew and understood that as a Laker legend, you had to beat the Celtics at some point in your career. And he wanted to win that game so bad, he was literally shaking and pushed us, even though he didn't shoot it well, he pushed us to victory that night. And that night I'll never forget.
Fish, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate it, Mike. All right, guys. Derek Fisher, back to you, Bone Stu.
D-Fish, he was the one guy that, Kobe wants you to show him that he can trust you on the basketball floor. And that was one guy that Kobe trusted with the basketball.
Robert Horry hit big shots. Derek Fisher hit big shots.
That's why I said in the last
of their career.
I said in the last game, to win championships, you need obviously great players, but you also need great role players, players that don't mind taking somewhat of a backseat publicity-wise or so, just to win. And the Lakers have been very fortunate to have that blend. The great players, but also some great players that took a backseat, whether it's Fish, Robert Horry. The list just goes on because you don't win championships without those guys.
For years, Kobe was near the top of shooting free throws in the NBA. The game has evolved and changed as he's aged. A lot of miles on that body, but he's going to close his career in the last 13 games or so, shooting about 95% from the line and going to it with regularity. As Utah battles right back on the jumper from the outside by Chris Johnson. Remember to stick around all night long. We're going to have tributes, video tributes for Kobe. And after the game, before an extended postgame, Kobe will address the crowd. He's yet to talk to the crowd. Kobe from outside again. So he shot it a bunch, 12 times. Made 5 here in the first 11 minutes.
Just a shade under 50. Came to see him in his final game.
I've been hating you too long to stop now.
You're retiring, and you want to be free.
My hate was growing stronger as you became a habit to me. Don't make me stop now. I hate you more.
As your little brother, hello. I just want to tell you I love you. You had a great career. You had a great run. It was a lot of fun, a lot of memories. You brought the best out of me in so many different ways.
I just wanna thank you, sweet baby, for getting me through.
First of all, a miracle to see Lamar back and looking good and getting healthy after what he went through. And the big fellas here also in a playful moment between Shaq and Kobe during the timeout. Oh, you're not going to miss him. He's tough to miss. There he is. What years those two?
The execution just throws it up anywhere near the basket. Good pass, but that one was easy for Larry Nance Jr. and his ability to elevate.
Bryant, he's now the all-time leading scorer in Laker history.
Thank you for bringing this much entertainment into my life. Thank you for the championships. Thank you very much for everything. You're my hero to this day and forevermore. Thank you.
Congrats from all of us down under, Kobe. We love you. Well, the whole world loves you, but particularly this Australian.
Hey, Kobe, you're a living legend, and not only because you won 5 NBA championships or because you scored the second most points in any game ever, it's because you're retiring at the age of 37, and that has always been my dream.
Thank you for going about your profession the way that you have, and just really, being a true inspiration. So thank you for doing what you do, and especially for wearing a Laker jersey for 20 years, because that's never been done for as long as you've done.
You've given us more than we could have ever imagined, so thank you for everything you've done on and off the court.
Kobe, thanks for all the great memories, the championships, and always staying loyal to Los Angeles.
Hey, Kobe, it's your girl, Ellen. You were truly one of the greatest players of all time. What an incredible career you've had.
I know we've been putting off this one-on-one thing for a little while, but now that the Lakers thing is done for you and the American Idol thing is done for me, I think you know what time it is. I'll see you on the court.
Congratulations. I love you. Yo, homie, smell you later.
Congratulations on an incredible career with the Lakers. We thank you for your hard work, for pushing yourself and your teammates to hang banner after banner.
Our numbers will be up on the wall. And the big fella, one word, Shaq, is with Mike Trudell.
Shaq just getting a little love from Byron Scott. And Kobe came over a minute ago, Shaq. We saw that. What was that conversation about? How'd you and Kobe get on?
We will never tell you what we discussed. Don't worry about it. No, I asked Kobe if he would get 50 for me, and he said that he may try and go for it.
Shaq, when you think about all the times you had together, the dominance of the run, what stands out to you? What stands out the most?
I mean, we were the most enigmatic, controversial, dominant 1-2 punch in Laker and NBA history. It was fun. Wish it could have lasted longer. It didn't, but time will never be forgotten. Things we have done will never be forgotten, and Mr. Kobe Bryant will never be forgotten.
You know, being in this building, seeing Magic go out to center court, seeing all the other Lakers around, you feeling kind of that purple and gold, especially as Kobe plays his final game?
Well, I'm always purple and gold ever since the day Jerry West brought me here and made me look up and see all the retired jerseys. Shout out to the Buck family. They've done a great job this year with the Kobe tour. I tell everybody I was a little jealous. Wish I would have had a Shaq tour, but he definitely deserves it. 20 years in one franchise is phenomenal. And he's done everything he set out to do. 5 championships, passed up his idol and Michael Jordan twice, but 20 years, Father Time was undefeated.
Shaq, thanks so much, and congrats on the Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So many times. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time this game, and I know a lot of you, I want to see Kobe's last game. Larry Nance's father was one of the great high-flying acts in the NBA for many, many years. Camp Lakers is back in a new 5-day format. Boys and girls will hone their basketball skills, learn from the Lakers, and discover the importance of teamwork.
I love it.
Again, 15 points in the game, 5 field goals, 1 was a 3, 4 free throws in 12 minutes, and he waits patiently to rejoin the action.
Tari Black and Larry Nance head to the sideline as Roy Hibbert and Kobe Bryant re-enter the game.
Just the other day, in fact, on Sunday, Kobe had 35 points in Houston. He and James Harden really went at each other. That was one of 5 30-point games this year, and 2 of them are this month. Bryant.
Hayward tried to cheat and go over the top, and Kobe flattened him out.
Kobe over Hayward for 3. As we've seen, Kobe will take a while perhaps to get warmed up again.
An unbelievable career.
Ben, it's the Beard, man. I just want to thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. Not only for the game of basketball, for myself. Long time battling with you. It's been great.
Kobe, it's been an honor, just been able to match up with you over the years. You've been a great, great player, one of the best all time.
Your intensity, your commitment to the game, your passion, your love has showed us that, almost anything is possible.
Just growing up, idolizing, watching you, you're definitely one of the reasons that I'm in the position that I am today.
It's going to be hard to match anything you did for anybody. You set a great example for the younger generation.
Obviously, to reach your level, it takes a special kind of talent, but definitely paved the way for us, and for my generation, just someone we always looked up to.
You were the best competitor that I've seen. People will always talk about your great skill, but what I'll remember most about you is how competitive you were and how bad you just wanted to win that game.
The NBA is going to miss you, LA is going to miss you, and the world of basketball is going to miss you. So just want to say thank you. Thank you for 20 amazing years.
And I salute you.
I would be absolutely lying if I said that I was going to miss you. I am really not going to miss you at all. I really can't wait for you to retire and get out of this league. I think it'll be great for everyone else.
I hope you have a great retirement. Enjoy it. Okay, you deserve it. And it's going to be very sad, when you leave for good.
I'm just excited to say I had a chance to play against you. It's such a great, great generation. I wish you the best in all your future endeavors.
It's been a pleasure competing against you for my 11 years. All the love to you and the family, man. Nothing but the best.
Well, some family portraits for Kobe Bryant changed his life, changes everyone's life. When you have family, it's the most important thing to you. And Kobe now will be able to spend more time. I know the girls were asking him before the last trip, Dad, what are you doing? Where are you going? He goes, don't worry. This is the last one. And he'll be home, going to the office, but he'll be home. And playing here at home also, Stu, means the world to him. He wanted to end his career, his final game here at Staples Center.
Not only did he want to end the career here at Staples Center, but he did it the way he really dreamed of doing it. Playing, not in a sling, not having his foot in a cast or something, but out on the basketball court. He wants to have the last game, which he's being right now, as a participant, as a player that can hang in there for the entire 48 minutes and then head into the shower.
It's been different, Kobe, this year, too. Very congenial, not only on the court, but off of it. A lot of the writers saying that it's just been a 180 for Kobe Bryant this year. But, when he made the announcement, Stu, he did not have a good game, and he told Byron during a game, I remember we were up in Portland, and he said, this is it. And Byron basically didn't believe him, and then he made the announcement a couple of days later, the weight of the world off his shoulders, and it's been a whole different Kobe Bryant this entire season.
Yeah, that was the official announcement, obviously. In training camp, in the preseason, he indicated to me that this was going to be his final season.
Bryant going baseline, and he lays it in, nearly a dunk. I guess we could call it a half dunk for Kobe as he goes it, but it was a great baseline move.
Yeah,
that's what we take away.
Under and behind the plane of the board, so that was remarkable that he could just reach out and stretch the kick to the front of the rim.
Stu, the last few games, he showed that very quick change here in the first half.
That was a nice flyby by Kobe. Used his ability to still peek out the corner of his eye and see where that bigger defender was, but still knocked down the shot.
9 different Jazz have scored in the game. Nobody yet in double figures. Jeff Withey leads them with 8. Gordon Hayward just scored. He has 5. Kobe for 3. Starks was the leading vote getter 4 times. And the most points in All-Star history.
Well, we got another timeout, 2:45 to play, and what we came to see is number 24 shoot the ball. And long three-pointer. He's 2 out of 8 from that distance, but he's got 21 points.
fans of the other team.
They love to hate him, but at the same time, they love to watch him.
If you're not cheering for him, you're going to have to hate him because he's killing your team.
29 other arenas, he's hated.
I don't know if I would say hated.
Man, Kobe sucks, you know?
He pissed me off a lot. He wanted everything from you. He didn't want you to have nothing.
At the end of the day, it's me versus you.
He happened to say, I got 5 championships. Who you have? One word that summarizes Kobe.
Unstoppable.
Selfish.
Fearless.
Respect.
Aggressive. Annoying.
Relentless.
Maniac.
Obsessive.
Access Sportsnet Lakers, and the fellas are here, live and on the court. Big game James, Dieter, and Rob will all be here, and they'll have first half highlights, and we'll have it for you right now, too.
It's been all about Kobe Bryant, which it should be on his day, April 13th, as he's thrilling this crowd with 21 first half points and counting, with still 2:45 left to play.
With Gordon Hayward draped all over him as we get underway. Kobe has shot it 17 times, made 7. He's out there on the floor with D'Angelo Russell, Roy Hibbert, Julius Randle, Kobe with it. He'll rise and fire. Straight.
Boston, when everybody watched, and the Dons in Newport, when nobody did. He will be remembered for the 81 points and the 5 championships, the unconscionable air balls, and the ferocious dunks.
Kobe all the way, dunks it home! Classic Bryant.
But he'll be remembered for something else, hard to quantify and impossible to illustrate. You could look at Kobe Bryant and see whatever you wanted him to be. A savior or a killer. A chucker or a champion. A man or a machine. The crazy uncle or the stubborn son. We want our stars to be great, but we also want them to be interesting. He was suburban but streetwise. Injured but invincible. Often surrounded but usually alone. Eventually there will come better players and slicker scores. There won't be a richer character. If you do not live in this vast expanse of Southern California, you may not understand. For 20 years he was the newspaper, the talk show, the water cooler, then the internet. He was as omnipresent as the sunrise. Arguments with Shaq, eruptions at Mitch, 60 points through 3 quarters.
62 for Kobe.
You had to watch. You had to listen. So what if it was a Tuesday in Charlotte or a Thursday in Memphis and everybody else was fried from the back-to-back?
The all-time leading scorer in Laker history.
He didn't get fried. He kept coming, and a region followed. Everyone will miss something. The sleeve on the arm, the jersey in the mouth, the unmistakable sensation as the ball pounded and the clock dwindled that you might see a thing you've never seen before. His appeal wasn't that he drilled every turnaround or beat every buzzer, it's that he tried. And if he missed, he tried again. Was that approach efficient? Maybe not. Was it entertaining? Hell yeah. Was it inspiring? That too. He goes out the way he came in, against Utah, with the very real possibility that he will throw up a shot and it won't draw iron. There's something appropriate about that. We all go out the way we came in, to tributes and tears, stripped of our abilities. But the measure of a man is not taken in his final day when the ability is gone. It is taken in all the days before, when the ability is spent. Kobe Bryant arrived 2 decades ago, toting many gifts. He spent them all.
And now here are some messages from Kobe Bryant's former teammates.
It's so hard for me to think of Kobe as on his way out and remembering 20 years. 20 is a lot to remember.
You know, people ask me all the time what I will remember most about Kobe.
Bryant,
When I met him when he was 18, he said that he was going to be the greatest Laker ever. Jerry West also said that to me. And, you know, first couple years were kind of patchy, but you know, you saw the determination in the kid, and you saw his work ethic, and then, you know, Phil Jackson joined us, and we were able to knock off 3, and it was fun.
Prior to my initial press conference with the Lakers, I sat down and talked to him. I'd never seen anybody who wanted to win so badly and wanted as much information as possible. I know the triangle, he said. I've read the books. I'm ready to start winning. I want to start playing right now. Of course, it was June.
The guy was relentless in going to the gym and working out. I remember when I played with him, we get to the gym, he's been there an hour before we got there. And then we were walking out the gym, he's still in there getting up shots and working on his craft. And you really have to appreciate a guy who wanted to get better, who went to the gym and put in the hard work to get better. So you have to appreciate that about him very much.
The attack, the tenacity, the hunger he played with, the intensity he played with, the warrior-like approach to practice, let alone a game.
His dedication, his determination, and his work ethic. It was just unmatched. I mean, this man every single summer wanted to add a little bit more to his repertoire to be the best player that he could possibly be.
He's always been incredible. Always been one of the best players on the floor. The best I ever played with.
Playing with Kobe, his final season has been great. His focus has been just like I remember when I got here in 2010. One thing that's never changed for Kobe Bryant is his focus.
He was the ultimate competitor. He was never satisfied, and he always wanted more.
His relentless pursuit of excellence, of being the best, every opportunity that he got.
Just his winning drive, his competitive spirit, his desire to be the best on the floor every single night. That's what I'll remember about him, for sure.
But if he had to take on the other team by himself, he solely believed that he could do that. So there's only a couple guys, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, who had that type of willpower and that type of killer instinct.
When I played with Kobe, he was 18. Now I'm coaching Kobe. And, you know, he was a kid when I played. He's a man now, and an iconic man.
Playing with Kobe was awesome.
Playing with Kobe was challenging.
Absolutely exhausting.
An incredible experience, like a dream come true. You knew going into every game that you had the best player in the world on your team.
You never knew what he was going to do on the court, but the thing you respected most was that he was going to play hard each and every night.
He expected the most out of you because he put the most in for himself.
There were no days off, essentially. Even if you physically had a day off, mentally you were constantly thinking about how to excel, how to take the next step, how to get better, because you knew that's what he was doing.
He's been, an unbelievable part of my life since I've met him, since I've been his teammate, playing against him, with him, whatever. So, one great moment, can't think of one. It's just too many. The most memorable moment I've had with Kobe is winning that first championship.
The Lakers are NBA champions once again. LA wins the 2009 NBA title.
Sitting in the locker room afterwards, and you could tell that he was reflective in how far he had come since the last time we won the championship, which was 2002. And you could see in that reflective moment that he had finally gotten to a point that maybe he wasn't sure he'd ever get to. He was there at that moment in that locker room in Orlando.
After years of hard work with a group of brothers was something I'll never forget.
My favorite, most memorable Kobe moment had to be involved with me. It was on the free throw line, and I gave Kobe the nod. They made the free throw, and I took it out.
Long run out by Kobe Bryant.
I was like shocked that he was able to catch it because it was a bad pass by me, but his athleticism got him to the ball, and then he was able to do almost a 360 dunk and dunk on somebody. Another great moment that I remember about Kobe Bryant, also involves me. It was up in Portland in the playoffs, and he had the quote-unquote Kobe stopper on him, and he drove to the hole.
He has it again. Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper. Bryant dishes off.
All my memories kind of involve Kobe giving me the ball because we know how much Kobe likes to pass the ball.
3 weeks before the game against Toronto, where he had 81 points, where he played Dallas, and I was a coach at the time, and he had 62 points at the end of the third quarter. Dallas had 61.
Now Kobe for three. I don't believe it. Incredible.
And Phil Jackson asked me to ask Kobe if he wanted to go in the beginning of the fourth quarter and try to get 70. And Kobe looked up at the scoreboard. We were up by about 30. And he said, no, I'm not going to go in. We don't need it tonight. I'll get it another night. And I got mad at him because I was like, you know how many people could say that they got 70 points? You got a chance to get 70 points. And he said, yeah, we're up 30 tonight, though. I'll do it another time. And I just kind of shook my head. And about 3 weeks later, he had the 81-point game against Toronto.
Probably the most memorable, I think it was our first championship, going against Indiana, and the rest would give me a hard time. I fouled out, and Indiana won the game, they could tie it. And right before I fouled out, Kobe looked at me, and he didn't have a worry in the world. He said, I got you, big fella, and I'm going to take over.
Shaking on Miller. How good is this kid?
I think after that game, I think that's when I said he's the best player ever.
Byron Scott would like to see the team do a little better and just keep guys in front of them. Too many Jazz players getting into the paint. So there's the one in-game adjustment. The coach is always going to want to do that, even while acknowledging, of course, tonight, just all about Kobe Bryant, Bill, too.
That's what it's all about. Number 24.
20 years. And there he is, fist pumping Gary Beatty again. Now, Gary will be hanging around as a consultant for the next couple of years, but will not be the regular trainer. He and Kobe have shared so many memories together. It'll all come out in Gary's book at some point. Here we go. Bryant will be on the floor with
24. He's got 28 points in 20 minutes.
To see you, but thanks for all of these. Thanks for all of these you won for the Lakers, and thanks for all those special moments on the basketball court.
Kobe Bryant, I love you with all my heart. And from this day forward, I will never use the number 24 in currency or in any mathematics of my life.
Kobe, we will miss you. We love you. We know that your second and third act will be as brilliant. And thank you for all the glorious memories, man.
To say goodbye, but we do want
to congratulate you on a tremendous career.
We'll miss you deeply, my brother.
It literally will not be the same without you.